Yeah, I think that's been long enough. That's been long enough. Hello, Mr. JB. Yeah, that's how it's set apparently when you first come on. I haven't changed it yet. No, yeah, that's what. Yeah, there it is. Everything else has been saved here. Huh? I haven't looked. I am looking for clear skies. There it is. Wish it would save that, but it doesn't want to. So, yeah. No. I'm not noticing. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Alright, so we got a lot of stuff we gotta do here because factories are hungry. They be hungry. And there's Mr. Tig. All the usual suspects are here. So we got cordwood down there. Is that all we got? Is just those cordwood cars? Yeah. Yeah, I was gonna say, let's get another. These are 6. 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we got 8 here. Honestly, it doesn't matter to me. We could do, well, whatever is going to fill it up in one go. I mean, that would be ideal. Yeah. Yep. And we're at 08 right now. 008. So then, what else can we do here? Who's needing what? Oh, hey, that's a problem. I see all the trains, but no track. Yep, I already did all that. Yeah, extended itself updated, and then the 2 plugins updated as well. So, yep, they are updated. So we'll attach again. Go to the map. Ah, that shows up there now. There we go. Question is it going to show up for me? Yes, there's the mini map that's working, but now F1's not working. I can do without, but it does suck. So that means if anyone needs the route, I'm gonna have to tab out and go up to the other map and do it. For those cars? Oh, locomotive. Well, I really don't think there's anyone in chat, so how about St. Louis? I don't know what St. Louis is, and we've already got a 309. I don't think. Well, you know, obviously where he's at. Well, hell, I can look it up real quick. We can do. Do we have Toronto yet? Or is that Ontario? Well, do Toronto. 416.
Hello, motherfucker.
Toronto, 416. And there's Tig saying hello, motherfucker. So, I made the splurge, and oh, you got the new one, don't you? I picked up the Restream. It was on sale. So now all three chats should show up in the chat window here from Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. And all three services are getting the same everything. So nothing is different to all of them, which is still unfortunate because I can't separate them, and send 8,000 to Kick and YouTube and then send the 6 to Twitch. It doesn't work that way. So it's unfortunate. And the other thing that's unfortunate is yeah, I know there's a multiple output for OBS. I have that right now. And this thing keeps on moving. But then the chat doesn't work. So that's why Restream needs to come out with their own individual chat service that, injects its bot into all these channels so it can relay messages or something. That something like that would be just perfect. I would pay $10 a month. No, probably not that much, but still, I would definitely have no issue paying for that bot alone just to be able to send the stream to the different sites that allow and can handle and will actually benefit from the higher bitrate. Like YouTube can go all the way up to 4K, 50 megabits a second or something is what you can put out at. Usually I like to go somewhere between 10 and 14 on YouTube. Kick allows up to 8,000. And of course, Twitch is still 6. Yep, good old Twitch. Alright, so what needs what where? Ironworks. Getting around over here. See, I can't... Well, let me try this, because I can't bring up the F1. That's not working. So what if I did this? Can I do it this way? Show info. We're 60 out of 100 for raw iron.
Hello, motherfucker.
True, how you doing, bud? So I'm not super worried about the ironworks right now. Coal mine needs beams, and it's 26 out of 60 for rails, but we're pretty much full on coal, so we can load it up or we can just drop them down there and wait. A sawmill, that's completely full. Iron mine, 6 beams, and it's out of lumber, so a load needs to go up there, but we are full 200 out of 290 on iron ore. And of course, out of cordwood, we've got 218 out of 1,000 for iron ore. And we're 3/4 on the output. Oil field, 6 out of 30 for steel pipes, no beams, 88 out of 100 for tools. So should we or should TIG try to run a line over to the refinery today? Or does TIG want to run locomotives? Not, well, yes and no. I mean, look, I just from the look, they're pretty much topped off, although extras could. I mean, well, they need to be topped off, possibly. But, we could put extras down there, but I don't think we have the cars for that. Stage it. Though you're going to play your favorite game, Escape from Tarkov, you're banned. Alright, well, I'll run up to the iron mine, and what'd you find? Oh. Oh, hey.
Eat my shorts.
Is that almost perfect timing with that one right there? Get over there and see the locomotive sitting sideways, and it's like, fuck you. Mr. Bowen coming in, 55 months of tier 2. Thank you very much, guy. How you doing? How are you today? Did Britain take a sigh of relief because Lando Norris is okay? I know a bunch of women probably did. Well, this will be interesting because you can't really see the loop. You got it? Is it supposed to be from the other way, maybe? Yeah, there. And it's probably going to be right underneath your feet. You got it? I thought I saw it drop. I didn't hear any sound. Yeah, there goes. I just saw the pin drop. That's a good one. Yeah, you're good. So what was the bug? Oh, yeah, it's not a big deal. Oh, wow. Nice bounce. You were going to get 10 more cordwood. I mean, we need a little bit of everything, honestly. Let's go with the cordwood. We can get those restocked and taken care of. Starting off at 008. 9 is what you need to do. Alright, so Tig took the 48. That leaves me with Ohio and Bloomington. So I'll take Bloomington up there. More lumber cars as well, he says. Now, you talking straight up like for the ones you just rolled out with? Those? Or are you talking, well, it wouldn't be tree cars, lumber car, log cars. Okay, yeah, so he's talking more for beams, raw iron, stuff like that. Yeah, that's a given. Yeah, we're going to need a lot more of those, yeah. Oh, hey, I'm in reverse. I don't want that. So I gotta switch over. Oh, I gotta pull forward quite a ways. Clark, yeah, this is mainly for crew member people I trust, people I know. Appreciate the offer. Yeah, pipes. Yeah, yeah. I've already got 2 of my guys on the server here with me. I'm ready. So I gotta get over to the other yard. You know, a thought just occurred to me that maybe we want to rethink this yard we have. Because to get from one side to the other, because it's in two different pieces, is kind of a pain in the ass, maybe? So I've got all sorts of stuff going on. So those who are here right now, and I'll repeat it later. As far as the rest of this week goes, tomorrow, most likely, we'll be on Railroads Online. We'll be back here. Tuesday, normal day off. Wednesday's up in the air. I'm gonna have a lot of stuff coming into the. Oh shit, that's been thrown. Stop. Throw it the other way. I don't want to take the loop. I think I just entered it. Come on. Flip the switch. Yeah, there we go. So we'll put it back in reverse. Make sure I've got the right track. I need to flip that one. There we go. We're good. All right, so yeah, Tuesday is the normal day off. Wednesday, I got a lot of stuff coming in from Amazon and other websites as well. So it's doubtful. Plus, it's what is it? What do they call it? Black Wednesday or something like that? I mean, I'm not gonna go out and get blitzed, but I think we're gonna give the Hairbangers ball tickets to a couple of old neighbors of ours, and I'm probably gonna be in bed by like 9. Because Tuesday and Wednesday are gonna be just busy days with all the family stuff, or Thursday, Friday. So Friday is also pretty much doubtful. I might as well say no. I won't be live on Friday. Sunday, up in the air. A lot of the stuff I'm gonna be doing is over on the sim rig, with the new wheelbase, new wheel, new camera, new setup over there, making upgrades. But there's also changes that are coming to the whole system, because I'm going to be incorporating the Quest 3 for VR, not just on the sim racing, but for other games down the road. So there's going to be audio changes. I've got some things getting swapped around. I got a mod mic coming. I got to work that in. This introduces its own audio setup, so I've got to work that into the whole system and try to control the sim rig, the desk, and this all on one PC with whatever I've got. So it's going to be a clusterfuck, but I've got an idea how I can figure it all out. So yeah, there's lots of things coming, lots of changes that are going to be made to the current setup. So I'm gonna probably need a couple extra days just to work all the bugs out, and even then I will miss some, as we all know I do. So Sunday. You were thinking it, weren't you? Can't hear me? Yeah, exactly. Yeah, there's always going to be something that's going to fuck things up. But yeah, I'll be working on a lot of that, and Coming in the future, we're gonna have VR iRacing. I think I just crashed. It just it just froze for me. I'm not gonna put up with this for too long tonight. Hopefully, yeah. Yeah, knock on wood. Yeah, I don't have a prompt yet, but I'm just gonna... Oh, I can't even hit the red X. I'm probably gonna have to task manager this. Yep. Oh yeah, I'm completely froze. There's nothing I can do. Yeah, I'm completely locked up. Not responding is what task manager says. So I have to shut that down. Do it all over again. Yeah, let me get into a different screen again here. Eventually. Also, for those who are in the Discord, hey, back to a Blizzard again, because that's what the game thinks we need to be playing in. Yep, fuck it. We're just playing in the Blizzard. The game knows better. They're like Windows now. Trumpet had that put in. He really wants us to play in the Blizzard. All right, let's start this all over again, shall we? Down here. And good night, Grace. It's already crashed. I'm already locked up. Yep, I haven't. An extended is not even connected. It's up, but I haven't attached it. Yeah, it's not even attached. And I'm already crashed. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Now it's going again. Because I thought something was up because I held down control and then it stood up and sound went away. So, all right, we're good. See, I said it wasn't extended, wasn't connected, so the game's like, oh, I can't crash yet. I gotta wait. Just like Google, the game listens. I know I've already figured out how I can swap microphones. So I tested. Oh, it was another microphone. Oh, the boom mic on this. I tested this. I mean, this one isn't great. And obviously, I can't use it with the VR because I won't be wearing these with the VR. I'll be wearing earbuds. So I was just using this for testing, and I figured out how to use the button box so I can hit a button and it'll mute this and turn on this. And then I hit it again and it mutes this and turns on this. So now I'll be able to go seamlessly from the desk to the rig or to the VR, and I'll be good to go in that area. I also picked up I decided to stay with the Elgato software, and I picked up the Stream Deck Plus because it was super on sale. $170 or 160 something. No, compared to its normal price of like 200 or whatever. So, yeah. I still don't have F1. I can't bring up my F1 menu. No. Yeah, I'm almost level 5. Yeah. That was you. It glitched out, and you took advantage of it, and the game broke. It's all your fault. Yeah, you got that stuff. I didn't. Otherwise, I'd be level 6 right now. We're train engineers. Use that term.
Man, God never seen his name. Welcome to the party, pal.
Big Vito. Welcome back, I assume. Thank you for the follow over on Twitch. Cancelled. I'm good, man. Getting ready for some turkey, getting ready for a major race rig rebuild and upgrade to incorporate VR, and a lot of stuff happened. A lot of stuff going down, man. I did put railroads on my wish list. A railroader. Yeah. So who's gonna buy it for me? It's probably gonna be like $40.
Hello, motherfucker.
Yeah, I thought the one guy said 3, but they dabbled on it on and off before that too, because I was watching one of the videos on it. Mr. Kojak, how you doing? I'm sure if I wanted to say something to the wife, she'd probably tell you to go fuck yourself.
Hi, everybody!
Mr. Carcass, how we doing? But then again, Carcass is here, so he can tell you. He'll tell you that. I would think one of the 6-wheel cooks would be it, but with the tender, it kind of... And that's too big, in my opinion. I mean, that's bigger than my Bloomington. We don't talk about what happened. No, she's fine. She's just as cool as the other side of the pillow. She's a Bears fan, you know? So it's like, oh well, what did I expect? It's like being surprised when an addict goes back to whatever drug they were on, you know? It's like, well, we kind of knew this was going to happen, so disappointed, yeah, but meh. Burrow? Wasn't that last week? I play Thursday. For what? Oh. Bears coaching lost that game. Are you surprised? You may attach coal cars. If that's what you need to get. Oh, Clark over on YouTube. That's weird. I already have this game. I just have to install it. There you go. Time consuming, can be addictive. OCD, yeah, it's gonna hate you. Yeah, yeah. Alright, let me get switched up to the smelter. Yeah, I think a 6 might be. I've actually been thinking about getting back into Satisfactory Vito. And I do see that it looks like some mods have updated. Not as many of the quality of life ones that I would like to use, but maybe enough to get started. Yeah. Haha. Yeah, I saw some in my list that are not even compatible yet. I'm already on the server. I forgot to mention to him, Drifts should move the spawn. It spawns you in the bamboo forest on an island, right next to I don't know if it's a dungeon, but it's a place you don't want to go when you're first starting out. I'll say that much. So I've already went east, I think. I'm sorry, what? Yeah. No, 406. I think it was. It was in Twitch chat. 416. Okay. Yep, 416. We should do a locomotive that's just like a badass locomotive and just call it Austin 316. Give me a 1-1 in chat if you guys agree with that one. Zeros? Oh, I just lost some respect for you, Tig. Just lost some respect for you. I need to smash a few beers together. But yeah, I've already been on the server playing. Got my own little island in the middle of a lake. So, Kojak agrees. I knew he would. Oh, hell yeah. Ah, he went with it. The new Lima is now Austin 316. Oh, it's a cook. He took the little one. Yeah, that's right. That's right. So I've already done a few runs on iRacing, just test races. I don't have a USB 3.0 that can plug into the side of it. And AirLink for me is just complete and utter ass. Don't know why, but it is. So USB 2.0 works, but it's not very good. So I've got a new cable coming, which should be here Wednesday. That's what I'll be using with the virtual desktop to jack into the computer and use that for iRacing and probably any other game that I play. I got a 24-foot self-powered one or powered USB cable. So I'll be able to charge the headset as I play, and I should be able to go the whole time. But the handful of times I have been running the Ferrari at Laguna Seca, I haven't felt like motion sickness, but I've had some moments where I could feel my body be like, "What the fuck is going on?" And then I just got my mind. I just say in my mind, you know, it's just a game. We're turning left, or we're going through the corkscrew, or whatever. You know, I just kind of tell myself what's going on, and then it's fine. Because the body is expecting when you go down the corkscrew at Laguna Seca, it's like a 30-foot drop. And so your mind knows it's there. It's expecting to feel your guts come up into your throat like you would on a roller coaster, and it doesn't happen. So it's kind of like, what the fuck just happened? So I think I'll be okay. I need to do a longer session, and I think I will be testing that this weekend with the new Moza setup. You know what? If you can, without fully testing it, if you can ride roller coasters, you should be fine. You know, I'm not one for getting motion sickness. Put me on the same roller coaster 5, 6, 7 times, yeah, I start to get the headache, you know. But yeah, so far I've only played First Encounters, and that's what I was talking to you guys about last week. I've only played that one, and then just some testing on iRacing, and I really haven't felt anything. I felt some like weirdness where the body's going on, or my mind's like, what the fuck, you know, kind of trippy shit. But as far as any nausea or, you know, something like that, so far so good. Knock on wood. But it's also one of those things where you got to work yourself through it. And for some people, I was watching a video, the guy says everyone that has tried VR that I've talked to personally or have read online, they usually are able to work themselves through it within 2, 3, maybe 4 times. You know, they put it on, they try it out for a little bit. Once they start, this instant they start feeling that queasiness, they stop. And then they give it a few hours or a day or two, then they go back to it. You know, they got to build that resistance up, that you know, what's another way of saying it? The familiar, Jesus, I can't fucking say it. As soon as I start to say it, I'm thinking no, it's wrong. Your body has to get familiar with it. Familiarity. See, I can't. Familiarity. I can't. I want to put a D in there. I don't know why I can't say it. You and coasters don't get along after a second trip. I don't feel too good. Well, and you know, when it comes to the whole VR thing, maybe it's just one of those where you've got to, you know, little by little, take your time with it and take it in doses. Work into it. All right, second one didn't want to unload. Hate it when it does that. So you just got the cordwood cars. Right? All right. And I just wasted a whole car. Awesome. Yeah, but the guy said that there's one person he knows of that needed more time to get used to it. And it took him like 7 or 8 times. And now, months later, here he is. He says he's doing 5 hours a day playing iRacing in VR. I do know one thing is for sure is when I do start doing that, you know, giving a real test, I will not have eaten for a few hours. I'm not going to do it on a full stomach. Oh, yeah. Well, that and I don't want to have the cleanup. Yeah. Yeah. All over the brand new wheel and yeah. I just threw one away from the cat that from Sony, so I could have just. Oh, there is a garbage can next to me. Yeah. I'll be leaving in about 10 seconds. God, this thing's already empty. Okay. And I might as well continue to back up all the way down and reload these damn things. What's that? Tigger wants to be set up from the sawmill to the depot. Yeah, except for the triple. So that is set, and I will put him into the left yard. So you're set up for track 1 in the left yard. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I've got a lot of new stuff coming to help mount the different stuff in the sim rig to make it all a little more less trashy looking, less, you know, thrown together kind of shit. And a lot of stuff that's going to be wire management, ease of access, quality of life. I'm really looking forward to this whole rebuild. I'm also waiting to see if someone from Kick types in chat, see if it shows up. No one's talked yet, so it should. But then again, this is not a game that is super popular over there. Oh, yep. It works with Tigger. There's Kick. Yay!
Welcome to the party, pal.
Hey, Big Vito hitting that follow button over on Kick as well. I honestly didn't see if something popped up. It should have. Oh, there it is. I see it. It just had my logo in there. I got to figure that out. I'm kind of not wanting to put too much work into the whole I forget what it is. The bot that I use for that. Because I'm still waiting for Stream Elements to roll out support for Kick, which I'm still very surprised they haven't yet. Am I clear of that track? Yes, I am. Boop. Yep, I just hit it. Reverser. 6%. Locomo is bouncing all over the place, but we are slowly rolling back. Yeah, Missouri will be over there soon. If you're still into watching Farm Sim, Vito, Missouri is one of my guys. One of the crew guys, longtime crew guy. He's over on Kick. Cool. Pitch Black. Yeah, he might jump in here eventually. So you'll see his name pop up in a little while, I'm sure. He's currently testing the limits. Yeah. I think it's SS. Cold pizza. Ugh. I'd have to check Discord. Where is it? There it is. Oof. I think he's messaged me before. I can just look it up here. Why is everything just showing up M or B for bow tie? All I see is M dot dot dot. MIZZOURI 86. Oh shit. I just plowed into Zuma. Lumber cars in the depot yard. Yeah, I know there was some tied up to boxcars. If those are the ones. So I've got a small mess to clean up here. Well, it's just one of my cars, I think. And then, of course, redoing Zuma and the tender. Yeah. just wait. Well, hell, you can even bring them down here. I mean, we've got the extra spots down here. Oh, yeah, we'll pass them all the time. Come on, right there. There we go. Hey! Where are you going? But the brake is on this one, isn't it? Yep. That's why you're not rolling. Oh, this. I haven't bought it yet, but I do plan on trying Derail Valley in VR. Sick as an awesome or sick and... Yeah. Well, we'll find out soon enough, eh? Yeah, I'm getting into the yard right now. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Man, I ought to load 10 of these bastards. You are now set. I just had to flip one. I already had the other one ready for you. What am I doing? I'm backing up cars to go get some cordwood. Fuck. I mean, hell, the way, at the rate that the mine up there, or the smelter up there, is eating through it, almost rather load those damn things up. And then get ready to stop. Oh, someone just teleported here. Oh, I might have gone back just a hair too far. So I'll pull up just a little bit. Might as well put some more in. We're down to 15%. 20. What do you mean places? The cars or? We could probably use more cars, but I know the iron mine needs to be topped off. It's 0 and 6 or something. Everything else is just basically needing to be topped off, really. And if we want to get extra cars so we can have 2 or whatever, that's completely up to you. Mm-hmm. I mean, having one that's a mix isn't bad for the Iron Mine, for example. Yeah, that's the other problem. Yeah, we normally don't play that way, Clark, with conductors. I know it's the proper way, the more legit way that I'm sure a lot of the diehards treat it like, but we wear many hats here at Tombstone Railroad. Except for the boss one. That one's me. Ah. Mine says shot caller right across the front. I had to bounce the guy I was training. I hated to do it. Nice guy, but couldn't drive. We get on a construction site, and of course, the ground's a little soft and everything. We got 9 yards on. New to you? Yeah, okay. He's having a hard time trying to figure out how to get in there. You know, back the truck up and get it angled right to get in because it was kind of tight. And then he's like, I don't know where I'm going. Does it look like there's anywhere else you can go? Not really. Then what's the deal? So then he comes driving by and he's bogging down real hard. And I'm like, what the hell is he doing? You know, is he in third or fourth or whatever? And then as soon as I open up the cab, he flips down the splitter. He was in like 5 or 6. Going through all that soft rock and dirt and whatnot, and which is the soon-to-be subgrade of this new gas station, and bogging the shit out of the truck. And I was like, why are you in a high gear? And you go, well, it's faster because the other ones are just so slow. You heard the engine bogging, right? Yeah, I was just hard all the way down on the gas pedal. Okay. I told him, no, you don't do that. You're going to stall yourself up. That's how you're going to twist off a fucking drive shaft. No. No. So we got back to the yard, and I was leaving anyway for an appointment, and we got back in the driver's room, and I was like, all right, yeah, you know what? I don't think this is going to work out for you, bud. At the same time, I honestly think he would have done okay with the whole job site stuff once he built up that once became familiar with going to job sites. I think he would have done all right. It's just the driving part was just complete garbage, hot garbage. And the guy had experience, but it was all automatic. He went straight from the course, the class that he took, and went straight into an automatic for 3 months. You would think that's what many people would understand, but nope. That's not how he did it. And then there's other things I was kind of teaching them. You know, like when we roll a stop, I roll all my stops unless there's a car there. You know, at stop signs, at 4-ways. But I'm so slow that an old woman in a walker is probably going faster. And I'm still able to drop it into gear and then get going. Well, he finally got it the one time, and then he kept on trying to do it the rest of the other times. And he's at that a different license up here. So I don't know what your license structure is up there, but well, in Illinois, yeah, it's an exemption on your license. So if you take the test in an automatic, you can only drive automatic trucks. If you want to drive a manual, you have to take the test in a manual. So endorsements. That's what it is. It's an endorsement. So then because the one time we were at a stop sign, he had to rev it up a little bit, a couple hundred RPMs maybe to help it get into gear. So he starts doing that every single fucking time. And I'm like, why are you doing that? You keep on revving it up to like 1800 just to get it into gear. Well, that's what I had to do that one time. And so you thought you had to do it every time? Well, yeah. No. And it's not the first time I told him that every situation is different. I said, sometimes you're not going to get it into first or second. You're going to have to go into first. Or sometimes you can drop it into third and go, sometimes you got to give it a little bit of throttle, just 100 RPM or two, just burp it, just bump it, things like that. And it wouldn't register with him. It just wouldn't register. So I'm like, yeah, you know what? You need more manual experience underneath your belt. That's not something we can do here. We're not able to do that here. And so I got to let you go. This ain't going to work. Go out and get some experience in a stick. Come back, March, April next year, reapply. Once you get that under your belt, then, because he did all right in a couple of jobs that he did. He did okay, although he couldn't figure out hand signals to save his life. I tell him to go like this, to go straight. So if I'm going like this, majority of the time he knew he needed to go turn the wheel so the nose comes around to the left, the ass goes to the right. But then I would go like this to go straight. Straighten out that wheel. He'd go more. And then he would start sawing at it. Left and right, then left and right. I'm like, what the hell are you doing? He couldn't figure out where straight was on his wheel. And we're parked, we're waiting to get loaded, and I said, all right, tell you what, turn the wheel one full, turn. All right, does that. Pops in the brake. We feather the clutch out, go forward about 5 feet. I say, stop. He goes, all right. I said, what way did the truck go? I don't know. The hell? You can't tell which way the truck went in just 5 feet after doing a full turn when I think it's 2.5 is lock? Come on, man. I can figure out what way I'm going. I'm like, you have no connection at all. You have no idea what the fuck you're doing. Yeah, I hated to do it. I really did. But it just wasn't going to work. And before I left, the manager came down and I was like, I had to bounce him. And he goes, all right, why? And I said, well, he's driving. He's just he's not up to par, and, fair enough. Okay. And because I gave him a couple reasons. And I said, plus in the back of my mind, I also didn't want to release another KB or Kevin. And he goes, that's a good call. Because those are 2 of the 3 new guys that we're currently having issues with. We got one guy that has been here for a handful of months. He's already in checkout mode. Talked to him on Wednesday or Thursday. Dispatch had already gotten on him on the radio that day saying, hey, is your tracket broken? And that's our little electronic tablet tracker thing. So we can tell, instead of radioing it in, dispatch, we push a button and, and updates, and dispatch can see when we're on the job, pouring, washing out, stuff like that. It's an updater. And he gets on the radio. He goes, "Hey, Kevin." And he goes, "Yeah, what's up? Is your tracker broken?" "No, why?" "Well, because you're not using it. You need to start using it." "Oh, all right. I forgot. I'm sorry." And then he did it again later on that day. So I saw him at lunch, and I'm like, "You know, you need to start using that." "Yeah, I keep on forgetting. I'll get around to it." And I'm like, "You know, they can write you up for that." Oh well. I was like, you do know you get like 3 of those for the same offense. They can fire you. Meh, then fire me. There's plenty of other jobs out there. Okay. That's the checkout attitude. That's the I don't care, fire me, I'm done with this place attitude. That's the I'm going to phone it in and not give a fuck. All right, so I'm going to the outside track, but I see cars are parked on the main line still. On my screen, they've rolled out. Oh, I'm guessing this is Tig. I should fit into that first track there. You know what? Wait, forget the Zuma. Forget the Zuma. Tell you what. I'm going to back up. You hook those up to the front of my locomotive, and I'll pull them back in. Yeah. 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 They all go, just put it one side or the other. Yeah. No, but I had another idea in mind. But I think it's going to go against what you were wanting to do. To basically at the right before, well, right there at the edge of the depot, the switches go out. I think it's kind of like how it is right now for the loop. And then the main track goes in. Well, see, it's going to probably take up too much difference, but it goes in left, reconnects, and then flares back out on a 3. But I think that's going to take up too much space. Kind of like the same setup that we had at the logging mill back on Pine Valley. But I think that's going to take up too much space for that loop. Well, we need to rebuild it, and whatever is going to be easy to get from one side to the other is ideal. Yeah, I think it's just going to have to be a track, a setup that's only on one side of the depot. Yeah. Well, one other thing we can do right now then is hook up all the cars or locomotives and run all the cars out to the yards that we have throughout the map. And then we can rebuild the one there at the depot. Yeah, but are we able to build off of that one? Yeah. No, because then we're still going to have 2 yards. Yeah. Yeah, I need to leave that one tightened up there, Tig. I need to push it down just a little bit. Right about there. And away I go. I actually have more viewers on Kick than I do YouTube right now. Surprising, but then again, not. What's Yeah, I'm coming that way. Yeah. What's actually more surprising is I got 21 on Twitch. No, I'm looking right now, 21 on Twitch. Wow. Yeah. Oh no, no. Kick has 4 and YouTube has 2. Am I set up for that? Oh, there's a train there right now. Outside of that one? I was distracted, so I didn't catch all that. I'm sorry. Vito's over on YouTube. Yeah. I don't think it would be very difficult. No, just we'd have to go to the left, obviously. And well, the difficult thing is getting through the loop we have now. So unless you're talking about removing that one. So one track, basically one way into the depot, offload, and then loop to the left, and then back out again. Well, I kind of don't. Well, you want to build a loop off the end of the yard, though, don't you? See, that's the thing. We gotta. There's got to be the crossing would be crucial. I mean, we can set. There's already a crossing there. I don't see why not. I mean, it would save us from having to use a turntable. Nah, you're fine. You're fine, Vito. Uh, I mean, it's something we can look at. All right, now see the problem with the new yard is because the tracks are not all the far left is short compared to the well, what only 14 grain went into a boxcar and it holds. I mean, push comes to shove too. We can always just do mixed freight. Let me go into buy mode here. Just so I can see. Yeah. Nice little cheat. Now they'll take it out. On the left, yep. Just use a three-way switch. Well, there's another way to do it. The switch for the loop, I can move forward so it's on the front side of the loop or front side of the depot. Because we got that straight part right there. So if I were to take that out, put a switch there, and then we can just run the track out, and it actually might help on the curvature a little bit too. Yes, all the trains have to go. Boxcars. Hit the boxcars. Oh, you want to do all the little... Okay, I was... Ugh. Oh, you have to cook, not the 48. Yeah, you might make it. You have to be hammered down pretty good. That's right. Give him a beer and he's gonna keep going. Alright, I'm gonna take out this track here. Let me do a little bit here on the end, I think. Then we'll do a switch. Basically, drop and hook. See, I don't think I'm gonna like how this looks. It's not bad. All right, you're good. Yeah, Vito is everywhere. What the? It's not too bad. Stay just to the right of that little mound. So 200. Run it straight. Now I'm just going to run it straight out, because then what I'll do is I'll go to that crossing and try to set up a loop that eventually meets up with it. See where it crosses. Wife asked me what I wanted for Christmas. That's a big ticket item, like $400. And I'm like, fuck if I know. That pays half my membership. It's probably going to pay for half my clubs. And then the thought popped in my head, 3D printer. Because, I need one of those. Uh, no, actually, yeah, right. Yeah, there we go. Printing stream. Um, no, actually, the thought popped in my head because some of this stuff I've been looking for on Etsy for the Simrig or even the Moza R9, some attachments that you can do, like the power brick holder and stuff like that, that mounts to the frame. It's all 3D printed. And I had mentioned in a prior stream about how difficult it has been to find something that works with the profile aluminum and has a VESA mount. Can't find it. You know, it doesn't exist. So the thought popped in my head, all right, what if I were to get the specs and I had my own 3D printer? I can make the fucking thing, and surely I'm not the only fool out there that has an issue finding something like that. So if there's a possible market for it, make a little side money. Hmm. No, I'm thinking something here. Because I can still loop it around and tie in with it, but it's going to be like some S-bend. And so what I'm thinking is, because there's a mound right there where those two trees are. And so, because my original thought was to tie in off that little straight shot that comes off the switch off the main line to the left of the depot. But I didn't get it quite right. And so now with this setup here, I might be able to. But it's all about where... Undertaker, how you doing? Where it ties in, you know? So if I go like right there, then we bring her back a little bit. So right about here, maybe? Yeah. Do a 200. And we can straighten it out. Figured it wouldn't. It's what, got 12, 13,000 pounds of traction? Well, all of them are going to be getting upgrades. So let's try... No. Like that. Oh, see, I need to curve in a little bit more. That's fine. So what side of the depot do we want to use as this yard? I mean, obviously, if we're taking out the right, we're going to be using the left. But I think a play could be made where... I'm probably making this more difficult than I need to right now. And that should be okay. Yeah, yeah. I don't like that curve, though. That's a little much. So I'll go a little farther this time. Like there. See how that looks. That looks more manageable. And if I didn't know any better, I would have thought this is already plugged in too, but it's not. But it lined up perfectly right on top. Yeah, that works. Alright, so that part of the loop's done. I'm just going to straighten out a little bit of a kink in the track there, and we're back in business over here. And then I can start working on the loop out of the yard. I need to open up that door. It's getting warm up in here. Much better. Much better. Hell, that section I just put down straight enough. I could just put switches and we can enter into a yard off of there. But that would kind of, I guess, defeat the purpose, maybe. Or go, it would change up everything that we're doing right now. Well, that's kind of the plan right now. The main line that comes through, you can just take that all the way straight through. So obviously that would remain, but well, and the thing I just learned, Vito, is apparently with the single player, if you leave it at 1, you don't have to put in a password. Because it won't show up, it won't populate on the server list for everyone. What do you want, Tig? The beams? Or the iron or the caboose? He's probably going to go for the iron, in which case you got to move up more. See if Carcass joins that Direwolf 20 server that Drift set up. Alright, you're good. Yeah, this is the last setup here. Shit, it's really moving. Come on back more. You were going too fast and I lost it. There you go. All yours. And you know what? Yeah, I'm going to have... Because we don't have anything long enough unless he wants to move these over. So, Tig, what you can do is just run these out to the main line. I'll line you up for the bypass, and you can just park them there. Yeah, I've already been on his Direwolf server, playing around with that, and on and off today. Played City Skylines, and dear God, did it lag pretty hard on me. And I've got the trap, you know, everything randomly starts moving slow with traffic for whatever the reason, too. Yeah, well, so many people using crosswalks for me, but the other problem I'm stuck with right now is I've got so many, my logging, my farming, mining, all that, needing higher educated employees, workers. And there's no education incentive programs. There's no libraries. There's nothing like that that I can. I've already got universities down. I've got two colleges, one university, multiple high schools, and double or triple the amount of elementary schools. But it's like as soon as they leave elementary school, they're like, "Fucking, I'm done." They're not going to high school or anything. So I'm like, well, how the fuck am I going to get them a better education when, one, there's no programs that I can use? I could increase funding, but what's that going to do? That doesn't guarantee that they're going to go to high school and then to college and university and everything else. So I really don't know how to get around that whole need higher educated workers. Yeah, I've dropped the Technical Institute. I've had that. Yeah. Yeah, traffic is still bad in this game. I think they made roundabouts too OP. I don't like the direction that the game has forced us to use roundabouts for everything. If you've got a bad intersection, put a roundabout in. For a little bit, yeah. Yeah, I don't... Today I didn't have any more issues of the random car that decided to stop in the middle of nowhere for no reason. I was having a crap load of that. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm at like 96,000 on my population. Yeah, I haven't quite completely populated the main island on mine, and then, but I've already gone across. And then today I just focused on getting,
He is amused by the simplicity of this game.
ooh, where was that? Where was that? Where was that? Andy coming in. Andy, how you doing, bud? 53 months. Much appreciated on that one. This doesn't look right. Yeah, because it's not letting me put it down either. Oh, I lost my train of thought. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, I've got two trains. Yeah. I've got train stations going and crossing the canal, the river, to get from the island to the mainland. And there's quite a few that use that one. I mean, it's really the only way across for me. Because I do run a couple buses, but using the bus depots so people can, make their commute a little easier as well. It's just weird how some of it's working and how some of it's going. I mean, some of the stuff just has no rhyme or reason, you know? Yeah, it has been a minute, though, Andy. Yeah, it has. I ought to move that chat to the upper left or something. Yeah, go ahead. Yeah. Well, you can take the cordwood out. I haven't built the loop for it yet, but... No, I don't. But you gotta re-rail Bloomington. Oh, yeah, thirds. Alright, no, I don't want to do that one yet. Okay, so let's take you out. Let's get this back into there. I'm kind of glad that my online banking has been in maintenance all weekend. I can't see how little money I have. Oh, she's glitched. Come on, pop up. Pop up. Pop up, come on. Put it in reverse. Nothing doing? Yeah, gonna have to re-rail it. There you go. That's all jacked the fuck up. A bit more. Hit the brakes. Yeah, it's not letting me. There we go. I think I got it. I heard something fall. Yeah, you're hooked. Although I can't get... Whoa, maybe not. I heard it drop. Oh, it was that. Alright, try it again. Yeah, that thing's all jacked up sideways. There we go. Hopefully I didn't pull it out, though. I know I hit it. I hit the right mouse button a couple more times, so I don't know if I pulled it out or not on accident. It's still jacked off to the right. Oh, good. All right, same as what we got over here, just flipped. I'm going to make one change here. I'm going to take that out. Yeah, so the yard can start right there. Yeah. Yeah, we were 200 to 290 or something like that. I forget. We're pretty good over there. I'm going to redo the loop as well, because if I move, now that we've done all this, I can move that switch further forward. Slow down, Tig. Slow down, Tig. Oh yeah, that's going to be a shorty one on the outside. Shorty. Oh, you hit that switch too soon. I saw that car pop up. Huh. Long fucking yard. I haven't, let's see, I'm already, this one here, 170? Yeah, 176 on that one alone. I still got 3 more to hook up. So this one will be over 200. Hopefully it'll be an easy day tomorrow. I'm kind of not expecting too much going on this week. Do you play with a controller, keyboard, and mouse? Keyboard and mouse, Vito. It's the only way to go. I think it'd be interesting with Derail using, you know, the joysticks. The motion controllers. For a few minutes, I was actually rethinking about boxing it back up and taking it back. For a few minutes, I was actually thinking about boxing up the Quest 3 on Saturday and taking it back. I just doubts, you know. Doubts on how much I'm going to use it, you know. It's not like 7 Days, Satisfactory, this, Tarkov, it's not like any of the games I play. The bulk of what I play is compatible with VR. Minecraft is, I believe. But that would be pretty wild, though. A high-res Minecraft VR? Yeah, I don't know. Is Minecraft VR compatible? I thought it was. Alright. One more to do. Yeah. He hit him. Coming back, one more train. Sawmill? Yeah, we had the sighting over there. Alright, I'm already over 250 on this last one. Yeah, one of the two. Just over 300. Because technically, the main line is just right at Bloomington. It could, depending how you want to look at it, because down here the main line is the track that Bloomington is on, but coming from the other direction, the main line is. Oh, actually, the one I just finished. Well, because we still have the 2 down here. Hey, my Lian Li Galahad 2 has shipped. 9 items. 9 of the items I bought are on the way. Well, I've been waiting a fucking week. Yeah. So I've got the Galahad 2, 360 AIO for the 12900. So the main game rig is getting an upgrade. In a 12900, yeah, I'm gonna make sure I put a 360 in there. I've got the DIY parts for assembling the VESA mount for the button box. So the VESA mount with the ball end on it, and then the mount for the sim rig with the ball end, and then I think it's a 6-inch clamp piece. The new Elgato face cam, it's refurbished from Elgato, so it was only $100. I'll take that over to 150 or 160 it goes for. And then I was thinking about the new HD one, but I'm like, why do I need 4K? And I'm not paying $300. No. So that's on its way as well. I've got a cold shoe ball pivot thing that I'm going to be using because I also picked up it's a VESA mounted shelf that comes up behind the monitor. And so you can attach the camera and small lights to it and things like that. So in this case, it would be great over there at the race rig. I can just put it up there behind my main monitor, and that's what the swivel ball cold shoe is, so I can hook the camera up to it. My cable is coming, so that's in this package as well for the Quest, and the mod mic, Bluetooth boom mic, is on the way as well. If this is shipping out of like Moni, nope, Tulsa, Oklahoma. I wouldn't be surprised if it's going to be here like tomorrow or Tuesday. Right now it says Wednesday. No, you guys don't need an HD cam for me, no. Because I don't go full screen face cam for very much anyway, so. You guys get to see enough of my ugly mug, and you're still here. Tig, I think your setup here is probably going to get reworked. Well, no, it could actually, because he went too far south and then had to come back a little bit. So, in order to get your loop in here, I've got to take out the line. All right, so that can go, and then wait. Yeah, this is the main line, so ideally we want to do it the other way. I'm just going to go out 15. See how that looks. Probably need to go more. Yeah, I can already see that. Yeah, it's possible if a route can be found through those hills. At the same time, though, I don't think it would work very well. Kind of defeats the purpose, of the loop, or it gets in the way of the loop or whatever. So I'm going to redo that old loop, the right-hand side of it. All right, so we're going to start this out at 150. See how far that puts me. I think that's going to be too far, though. Well, no. Maybe not. Oh, I think I'm going to have to go up half a degree. Oh, no, we're going to make it. Aside from cordwood, I don't think so. Yeah, like I said, everything just needs to be topped off. Ooh, there's the mountainside. How about 100? Nope, into the mountainside. Smelter needs iron ore and cordwood. Well, it's got that 1,000 capacity, so it's always going to need it. But I know, well, I'd say we know it's going to need fucking, yeah. Did 120 on that one, then it's lowered us to 100. Oh yeah, we're golden. We can put it back out to 150? No, we can't. Put it back to 120. We can line this up with the new loop. See where it falls in. Yeah, iron ore did need beams and lumber, but didn't you take that up there? Yeah. And they should still be sitting up there. Or you guys bring them down. Those flat cars. Okay. Now, how do you guys count the sidings? Is this like directional from left to right or from center out? Yeah, kind of like the Heaven Derail Valley, I think, isn't it? Because that's a professional game. And y'all want me to play it. Iron ore. Coal. As for loading the cars? Oh. Man, I was dragging ass all day because I stayed up so late yesterday. Of course, the dogs still wake me up at 7, so I got 5 hours of sleep. I think I went and laid on the couch, and I think I got like maybe 20 minutes before the wife came out of the room. I can't remember. Maybe it was an hour because I remember waking up. It doesn't even feel like I slept because I laid down on the couch and I thought it was like 10:25, but I wasn't sure. because the wife came out at 11:45, and my mind was thinking, okay, I went and laid down at 11:20, so maybe I got maybe I got an hour nap. I don't know. But I mean, I was so tired last night, this morning, watching that F1 race. I waited until like the last 5 laps. And then once I figured nothing else was going to happen, I was like, okay, I'm going to bed. Because I was starting to get that not feeling good, tiredness. So I'm like, yeah, no, I gotta go. Okay. Yeah. Yep. Fell asleep in my chair, somehow stumbled into my bed for a couple hours. It felt like it took forever for me to fall asleep when I did finally go to bed. But I was probably out in my normal 15, 20 minutes. That was a thought too I had when they shut down FP2. They told people, sorry, you can't stay. I figured someone is going to contact a lawyer. I'm not surprised. The amount of hate that event was getting before the race pretty much all but evaporated. Who'd that there be? I can't. It's still. See, on the screen here, it just says T dot dot dot. Tigers B dot dot dot. Why am I getting that? All right. I gotta look this up real quick. Why am I only seeing... Yeah, I usually avoid it. Ha ha ha. While I'm live. Yeah. Railroads Online. It's streamer mode? That's a new thing with streamer mode? I guess it's something that Discord has put in while you're in streamer mode, so other big names can join you or whatever in the chat here, and no one will know what their name is. All right, let's take a look here. Where was that? That was. No, because it's doing the big TIG as well. See, I don't think that's going to do it. No. Oh, there we go. Yeah, the reefer runner. It just hasn't shown up in the overlay yet. I turned it off and just turned it back on, and of course it's not going to show up. Oh, there it goes. There we go. Get that crap out of here. Well, they listen to the minority, and the minority wants certain things for certain protections and certain whatever, so we gotta make them happy. Because Lord knows, if they ain't happy, everyone's gonna fucking know about it. Yeah, 187,000. Yeah, it was a very expensive race, no doubt. But the thing that people love to not mention was the way you could get a ticket was by getting hotel room. I do not believe you were able to get a ticket to that F1 race during the weekend without getting the package deal for a hotel. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah, a lot of them, and then a lot of them had trouble getting tickets, and then they released more, but they were bundled up, so you had to reserve a hotel room in order to get access to it. So, which I thought was kind of stupid, but then again, it's not surprising that Vegas did that. But this was all FIA that did all this. This wasn't a promoter of any kind or whatever. This was all FIA that ran the show. So anyone that wants to blame anyone else for ticket prices and whatever else, they got to blame the FIA. They're the ones that put a film over the pedestrian bridge glass so people couldn't stand on the bridge and watch the race because they didn't have a ticket. They all tore it off and people were standing up there, but that was the FIA. No, that's an old Rocky Wirtz move for the Blackhawks when he was owner. That's why home games for many years for the Blackhawks were not televised locally. If you wanted to watch a home game, you needed to go buy a ticket. And he reluctantly allowed away games to be televised. Farmer William, how you doing? See, without the F1 map here, I can't quite get a good feel as to where I'm at. But it is a good race. Verstappen. Nah. Well, you know, the thing is, I was thinking yesterday and Friday night, I'm like, you know what? You spent 16 hours putting lines down? Jeez. Railroad track. Because it's all sandbox. You can just do whatever you want, wherever, however you want. So, yeah, the new Lake Valley. So they, oh wait, I'm going the wrong one. Ha ha ha. Dumb fuck. Yep, that's what he said. That's a major case of swamp ass right there. Major case of swamp ass. Yeah. Hmm. But who had more fun? Who had more fun? That's what it comes. Yeah, at the end of the day, that's what it comes down to. Who had more fun? So yeah, they. I was like, you know what? I could probably go and see if I can find some cheap ass tickets, because tickets for everything usually gets cheap within the last 24 hours before the event's supposed to start. So I'm like, I got the money. I wonder if I can get a ticket and a you know, last minute deal on Southwest Airlines to get out to Vegas to go watch the race. No. No. Nope. Outside Chicago. I guess. I'm near Champaign. Oh, west suburbs. Better get there early. Stay out in DeKalb at the truck stop rest area. Oh, it's probably packed right now. Plenty of time. Yep, I get to go in and probably sit around for a few hours, probably 2 loads of concrete, and then go home after 5. No, big stuff going on. I-74, 57 interchange going in. All that work out there, and a couple other one project on the U of I campus, and some roads getting finished off. So it'll be slowing down real quick. I mean, probably after this week it will be, but 2 days last week we did probably close to 2,000 yards just on 2 jobs. At 9. Yeah. Yeah. Well, if you've watched my videos, you know I'm probably one of only a handful, if that, of ATS drivers that actually has a CDL. Yeah, yeah. I actually have a Class A CDL, unlike many of the popular guys who've never stepped foot inside a cab. So, yeah, moment of weakness. I didn't use Payware too much. In fact, I never did. Nope. Nope, that might have been, what's his name? Full Tilt or whatever his name was. Guys, get super. No, not Full Tilt, Full Tilt. Because there's two of them. Full Tilt that I used to play with before I realized how much of a douchebag scumbag he is, deleted his channel. He's gone. He's gone. So, yeah, he deleted his channel because he took off, didn't say nothing to no one, and then I guess he comes back, tries to make videos right around the time I try to make videos, and then he just up and quit. And my gut feeling is because someone else has a name Full Tilt, which in his eyes copied him. Yep. Yep. I started to get big and then I got tired of it. I have no idea about him or what's going on or what's happened or anything. So if there was, like you see, wrote say a falling out, I have no idea. I don't follow it really. I'm surprised it's still on my computer. Oh, I never got into that. Might need to refresh, but audio is hella off and not synced up. Really? I'm waiting for him to say something. Well, they don't know if you're out of sync or not because they can't see you talking. Oh, yeah, they can hear you. You're live on Kick, YouTube, and Twitch. All right. Let's see. You think it's Twitch? Well, I can try to snap my fingers and see if that links up with you. I think that made it through. I don't know. It has. It's a question of if it's loud enough or not. Yeah. Muted. Give me that shit muted.
It was at this moment that he knew. He fucked up.
Vito says it's fine. It's just Carcass. It's just Carcass. He's just salty because I'm not playing Tarkov. All right. Uh-oh. Yeah, 503, yep. Yeah, because he did. And then he came out with a video that was bashing on me. Well, you're one of the few because a lot of people got rid of me. and then continued to try to harass me, saying I didn't know what I was talking about when it came to speeds, our engine RPM, and when to shift and everything, because, well, he knew better, and because he's a bigger channel. And I was like, okay, you go ahead and you think that. They didn't care. No, they think he did. A lot of them believe he did, or he had driven truck before. And that's the problem with a lot of sub 60 people that follow the game, is they watch their favorite YouTubers thinking that they've got experience, they know what they're talking about, and they don't know shit. So, it is what it is. And every time I tried to point that out, what happened to me, chat? I got flamed. So fuck them. On to something else. Now I have you on all three platforms, and I hear one before I hear the Twitch one. It could be Kick. I doubt it's YouTube. I'm using Restream.io for all of this, because that's the only way I can get the chat showing up all three for you guys. If I tried to do it through the multiple output app or plugin that's for OBS, the chat won't work. And there's no... It's Kick? Okay. That's just the latency, from, wherever Restream is to there. But that's the downside. There's nothing else I can use that will link up all the chats and allow me to do the multiple output. So, just a second or two before Twitch, yeah. It could just, and that could just be because of traffic, Yeah, I'm not going to allow myself to get into that situation again like that, where I give a damn what others think. JB, why do we have coach cars? Just because? Oh, wait. I just realized, no, they can't hear you. They're not hearing anyone in Discord. There we go. Now they can.
Well, I don't know how much you care about it or not, Captain. I just boosted your server.
Oh, just boosted my server. What, Discord?
Yeah.
Oh,
Discord
thank you.
Server, yeah.
I don't think anyone's done that except for myself.
Yeah, I just boosted it for you, so.
Thank you. I have no idea what the hell it does.
It gives you, like Discord's implemented that what is it? Discord's implemented a in-chat or like in-server soundboard. So when you get to a certain number of boosts,
Mm-hmm.
you get to use certain sounds and stuff on the soundboard. And then on top of that, it gets your server a little bit more notoriety. Especially you being a YouTuber, Twitch,
Mm-hmm. A content creator.
Yeah. I don't
Well,
for creators that I follow, I don't like using that word content creator because that lumps you all into one big thing, and there's a lot of shitty content creators out there.
well, I mean,
Like
that is
Fulfill-
what we do,
Wait,
though.
what did I say?
That is what we do. We create content. Why am I not going? Oh, because a tender brake is on. That's why. I could barely see it.
What locomotive are you using right now?
This is... No, I don't want me.
ET2 something.
Yeah,
something.
ET and WNC 280.
Yeah.
Alright, so let's make sure I'm all lined up here. Yeah, we're fine. No, I don't want to use that.
There was a guy that
Okay.
that I
Oh.
watch on YouTube as well. I don't know if you've watched him or not, but his name's Heist.
Yeah, I've seen him.
Yeah, I love when he was playing Railroads Online when they entered the the Etowanda, and the one that you're using right now.
Yeah.
He had a clever remark for it, and it was like, "Eat something and wear no clothes."
Well, he's done with this because he's on Centuries of Steam now.
Yep.
We have an EFT grenade and nice work, bitch, for our soundboard. Nice. I liked a nice work, bitch one. Nice work, bitch. That's the less than 100 bit cheer, I think, here for me.
See, we can't. You can't use them yet because we're not a high enough boost yet.
No,
I just tried to use it. So
I'm not popular. I'm not popular anymore.
well, to be honest with you, when that whole full tilt thing went down, only reason I got rid of him instead of you is because I honestly liked you better because you sound like more like a good old boy.
No, I'm not. I'm not. No, I'm not no
But you're
redneck.
a guy that has a. They're not a no. I'm talking about a good old boy that knows what he's talking about.
Oh well, yeah. I'm informed.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. No, he's a cop, or that's what I was told. A county cop or something.
This is the funny thing about it. He kept telling everybody he was a county cop, right?
Well,
You know what he
I don't
actually
remember.
was?
I don't remember him saying he was. Someone else told me he was.
You know what he actually was, though?
Hmm.
He was a town constable.
Ah.
Yeah,
Which
so
is
like
a
the lowest
wannabe
of the
cop.
low. Yeah, pretty much.
No. To each their own. I mean, if it's paying the bills, it pays the bills. But that's one thing I made sure I'd never do is try to pretend to be something I'm not. So
That's one of the main reasons why I kept your channel instead of everybody else's.
you've got a lot of people. Oh, that's why he went that way. Okay, you got a lot of people out there that talk one way while the camera's rolling, and then act completely different when the cameras are off, and not a fan of that. He's
Not I.
no longer doing voice. Oh yeah, because what's his name? He's a Twitch streamer, isn't he? The guy that did that. Now, the reasons why the channel isn't as good or as popular as it used to be is because, one, I'm not playing farms anymore. ATS never did anything over here on Twitch. Let's see. Oh, yeah, and I don't want to go to 0 volume because I do want to hear as it... Oh, yeah, you just mute the tab. Right-click on the tab and you can mute it. And it should still work.
That's one thing that I did also like about your videos is, farm sim.
Yeah, ATS never did well over here. Farm Sim was king, and then this year I really just got bored with it. No one wants to watch the same rinse and repeat. They want you to mess with animals, they want you to do bales, they want you to do straw, and that's not what I'm interested in, so.
Have you played it at all since the Platinum update came out?
No.
And they added three new
Crops.
fruits.
Yeah, three
Yeah,
crops,
three new crops,
carrots, and a couple of root crops or something like that, I forget.
Carrots, parsnips, and red beet.
Yeah, red beet. Alright, so the line back to the oil field is hooked up again.
Found a way to cheat in Railroads Online.
Oh, I could cheat right now if I wanted.
Yeah, I found a way to cheat by hooking up the. Once you got like the steel mill up and running, just keep the oil plant the oil place supplied with pipe to where it produces the oil. Take that to the refinery, and then load up one of the bulkhead flats with oil barrels. Take that to the freight depot, and that's like the biggest money maker in the game.
Oh yeah, oil is like end game stuff. All right.
Well, it was end game stuff. Have you played around with the new
Wheat? Yeah, we already
the
got the
new
factory
industry?
down. Yep.
Okay.
Factory's down. We've already been there. It's going to take a long time to work on it. Yeah, so I'm basically turned into a variety. Guys coming down from the logging camp want to go to the depot yard. Hopefully I'm not too late for that. Oh yeah, you're... Unless that's... Oh, shit. Someone just went plowing into stuff. We got an accident.
No, I think there's a rubber band. It all just exploded.
Yeah. We got shit all over the place here. The locomotive's still on the track, though.
You know what would be a cool thing for them to integrate into Railroads Online? Explosives.
That is not on the roadmap.
Well, I know, but it would be cool because think about it, explosives to blast the iron ore and coal.
Well, they have to set up terrain generate or deformation first.
No. Well, no, what I'm talking about is, kind of doing like what we're doing, just taking stuff up there. But you would have to get stuff from like a explosives warehouse, right? From like the freight depot, and take it to the coal and iron ore mine,
So another material to drop off is what you're saying.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's an idea. But as early as this game still is, I mean, Nick
yeah.
can't say no. It could still happen.
Oh yeah. It's just an idea, It's just that game has come a long way from when it first released, though.
Whoa! Oh, yeah, because there's a cactus in the way.
There's a cacti.
Yeah. Oops.
I gotta ask, what type of concrete truck you drive?
Matt Granite. 03
Okay.
or 04.
So you don't drive one of those weird ass looking Oshkoshes where the motor's in the back?
Nope. No, we don't have those down here.
No.
Wisconsin does.
Yeah.
Almost got a job up there driving one. Yeah, shit, we're gonna have to go to the back of the pack here. No, rear discharge.
Rear discharge. That sounds nasty.
Normally you want to see a doctor about it, but... And then, hopefully I'll get an automatic in a year or two.
No. What,
Can't
you got
wait.
13 speed?
8.
8 speed? Ooh, ew.
Yep, rev the piss out of the engine and wait a half hour.
got a 29. Right now, I'm in a 2019 389 with the 13 speed.
No, I can't wait for an automatic. It'd be so much nicer to have that for when I'm doing curb or fence post or some other shit like that.
Yeah.
Where you're only moving up 6 inches 80 fucking times.
Yeah.
So your leg and your foot don't go completely dead.
And see, I can understand, like automatic transmissions in, like local work and, like heavy use work, like, concrete trucks and dump trucks and, especially with the asphalt trucks where, well, I don't know about asphalt dump trucks because I know you probably wouldn't know the answer to it, but technically doesn't the pave machine push the dump truck along with it?
So I've seen.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I don't think they could use an automatic in that field.
No, they could. They just put it in neutral.
Yeah.
And connect. Ah. Not paid to say that. Best truck in the market is International Truck. Tigger.
I don't know about that one now.
Well, it's Tigger. He's Canadian, so.
Oh,
Ha ha ha.
that Tigger, the one that's in Discord.
Yep. He's muted.
Okay.
I don't think he has his mic working, or he just doesn't want to talk. Take your pick.
That was a momentary lapse in judgment right there. I hit the resume cruise button and realized that I had the truck turned off all day today.
Oh, yeah. Ain't nothing to resume to.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, you work for International. He doesn't know that, but I know that.
Hey, at least he works for International and not Volvo, okay?
We get open controls.
You guys doing like one big multiplayer session, you, JB, and Tigger?
Yeah, we're on, I'm hosting. Come on, push.
It's amazing how quickly from our yard in Minnesota I got into Wisconsin.
Can I enter the yard there, Casket? What do you mean? Yeah, the oil field? Is that where you want to go? Where you? Well, you gotta be more specific. There we go.
Are you JB and Tigger just playing, or is
Yeah.
your stream playing with you?
No, stream is watching, but Tigger, JB,
Okay.
and me are all on here playing. Yeah, this track I'm on right now will come in on the same track at the depot that you take to go to the oil field. Generator was set to 0.
Oh no.
Oh wait, no, never mind. Generators
Yeah,
for
that- that's
electric.
great.
That's compressor for brakes. Generators for electric for the lights.
Now,
Who needs lights?
we don't need no stinky lights.
No. It's past my bedtime.
Was that a vape I heard?
Yep.
What flavor?
Mango, papaya, and cantaloupe called Moon Fruit.
Oh,
From the soon-to-be closing Vape Juice in Michigan. So now I gotta
So
find a
you-
new brand.
yeah. Speaking of vape, did you hear what California did?
No, but I wouldn't be surprised if they banned them.
Or they banned vape and all menthol flavored cigarettes.
2 states already had bans on the menthol cigarettes, and the FDA has sent paperwork to to Washington or to the White House for review, banning all menthol and flavored cigars.
Yep.
So they're cracking down finally. Now that they've gotten over the hurdle for vaping, now they're just gonna go ahead and keep steamrolling on. Thank you, Juul. Juul is what probably... Juul, in my opinion, is what really started all this.
Juul vapes.
Yeah. Their social media campaign, pushing it to young adults and even late teens, just opened the floodgates. I mean, they were gonna get into it eventually. It was only a matter of time. It wasn't a question of if, it was a question of when. But, you know, it was just a stupid marketing campaign.
You got knocked the fuck out!
Do you like, obviously you're vaping, you know, the fruit flavors.
Mm-hmm.
You like tropical punches and stuff like that?
I really just vape on this, and that's it. I hate chasing around different flavors, and someone is stopped on my track.
If, like, I know you said they're getting ready to close, so you're going to have to find a new place.
Well, my store that I buy it from, it's got other stuff.
Oh, okay.
You got cordwood on too? Is that who's going up there? I'm guessing that's Tig.
Yeah, not me. I'm down here at Ironworks.
All right.
I'm dropping these flat cars and box cars off for tools and pipe.
Yeah, 4. Tig, let me know when you get to the top of the hill up there. And then I will start heading up.
JB, what you driving?
Cook 260.
What's that new locomotive they added recently? That big behemoth of a
280
locomotive?
Lima.
The Lima.
Yeah.
The Lima. Do you guys have that?
Nope.
JB had it for 5 seconds and then my game crashed.
Oh.
The game said nope and yoink. And then it rolled him
Yeah.
back on the XP.
Damn.
You know, I forgot we placed the farm down here.
Yep.
Well, I forgot to flip the switch.
Oh.
Oh no.
Well, it's got a loop.
Yeah, but I want to go the
But-
quicker way.
If you are gonna be looking for a new flavor though, Casket, let me suggest. Now they're only 60 ml bottles, so they're pretty small bottles, but they're it's by the brand Twist, and It's called Green Number One, but it's like a honeydew melon.
What are you doing, Tig? He's out of Zuma, and it's just coasting down the track by himself, and... Are you waiting on me? Oh, alright. Yeah, I haven't decided what I'm going to do. Because I'm down to 1.5 nicotine, so I could, in theory, quit.
Yeah. I'm down from a 6 to a 3, so. I don't even really do it for the nicotine anymore. I just do it because I found out that it, like when I'm craving something sweet, it keeps me from wanting to go to like a truck stop and buy a ton of like candy and cakes and stuff like that.
Yeah, it's all hand to mouth habit for me, and then the flavor.
Yep.
What is the first game in VR I'm going to stream next week? Derail Valley? iRacing?
You play Derail as well?
I don't, but I plan on buying it because it's VR, and I just picked up the Quest 3 last week, so...
So I don't know if you know, you're not part of the trains community, are you?
For this game?
Oh, Ron's. No. For trains with a Z.
No.
I didn't think so.
No, I'm not a huge train guy. I mean, I played a train simulator, but I don't have the new one. And I like this more because it gives you more control.
Yeah, it's more of a sandbox free. You know, it gives you more of an option. Like if you don't lay your track perfectly straight, you can derail trains really quickly.
Well, and even if it, hopefully they roll out like a career mode or something where you gotta, be careful what you lay and stuff like that. It's gonna cost you money. I'll be fine with that as well, because now you actually have to work more, and right now you just got to work to buy your locomotives and rolling stock, but...
Nope.
I tell you what, the few practice runs I've run in iRacing in the VR, granted, I was using a USB 2 cable instead of 3, so resolution wasn't great. Fire Shadow, how you doing, bud? What's up? Not good. Not good. Could be bad. Now watch, next week is week 13.
What, in iRacing?
Yeah, which means it's a garbage week.
Have you played the regular iRacing without the VR?
Yeah.
Have you ever raced against Faviano?
Not that I know of, but I don't know his real name. I doubt it.
It's Jeff Faviano.
Oh, yes, Jeff Faviano. I doubt it. I don't really pay attention to who is in there with me. Chances are his I rating is too high anyway for whatever I've got, so him and Matt Malone I've never raced against. Casket's doing all right.
I got some exciting NFL news.
Uh-oh.
Joe Flacco just got signed to the Browns practice squad.
The Browns
wow.
practice squad?
Mm-hmm. Because of Watson being out.
And maybe the Browns will actually get good.
It's the Browns.
They won today.
Well,
Who were they playing? The Cowboys?
Steelers. They won by a field goal.
Oh. But just from the look of the picture, I'd say JB is into trains.
yeah, his livelihood depends on it.
Wait, you're an engineer?
Yes, sir.
Oh, wow. That's the second engineer I know on Discord.
Yep, CSX. Going on, what is it? 16 years.
Yeah. Where are you based out of?
Queensgate Yard, Cincinnati, Ohio.
Cincinnati? Okay. So here's the kicker, JB.
Mm-hmm.
Except for this past year, I lived in Hamilton, Ohio for 8 years.
I'm guessing that's close.
Yeah.
About 20 miles.
Yeah, it's pretty close.
I'm honestly surprised you're at home with you being a class 1 railroader.
Oh, I got a fixed schedule.
Yeah,
Okay.
he's not on the extra board.
My extra years are done.
Yeah.
I do a lot of like the short local runs.
Okay.
Train a lot of the new guys and stuff like that.
Yeah, Casket won't know what this means, but what is your opinion on PSR?
I don't want to give my answer to that one.
Please the fifth.
On the PSR is Precision Scheduled Railroad.
Oh, I know. I'm just. It works some places, but not all.
It doesn't work like they wanted it to, is what it is.
For me, since I'm doing little small local runs, I can keep it pretty close.
Yeah. But for like your your trains that start out in Queensgate and end up down in Hialeah, it don't work.
Nope. I did get to see an electric one today. That was pretty cool.
An electric what?
Locomotive, all batteries.
Really?
Yep.
Ew.
It only lasted a half hour before it died, but it was something.
Oh, we changed the subject. Yeah, Vito. Yeah.
Twice as much money as a normal one.
It's the wave of the future.
It's not the way of the fucking future.
No, it's not.
Give it the times, there, JB. Come on.
Poo.
Yeah, you know what? We were talking
All right.
about.
Well, go ahead. Finish what you were saying.
Oh, JB, we were talking about how it seems like they put that pile of iron ore right there on the other side. And I've
Mhm.
noticed it's gotten taller since, yeah, that's definitely a fuck you by the devs saying, no, you're not
Oh.
going that way.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because someone in the questionnaire, I guess, posted of how they used to unload coal and iron to smelters and stuff. How they used to use a coal chute, so you
Yeah.
would elevate the track and it would just dump it down.
Yeah.
They're like, is this gonna? And they said that's down the road on the staging area. So if you think about it, that could be coming, and we have to figure out a way to get it up 10 to 12 feet off the ground so it dumps it there.
Well, it would probably be at an incline of like 4 or 5 to get it up that far, that fast.
Oh,
Once they get their geometry all sorted out too, because their circles are still fucked up.
Yeah.
Trying to draw a loop that's 100 meters or in a radius of 100, and watching it bounce left and right almost 5 meters. I'm sorry, you're not at a radius of 100 anymore, because it just bounced 5 meters to the left, and now I'm gonna move it up a little bit more. And now it's gonna bounce 5 meters back to the right. How am I still a 100-meter radius then? If that endpoint is dancing around so much.
Don't you know it's 100 meters, give or take a couple
Yeah,
meters?
give or take. Well, and the funny thing is too is this is an American Railroad themed game, and we're using
Yeah.
meters.
Yeah.
I kind of get the feeling they didn't use the metric system back in the late 19th century. JB, do they use the metric system now?
No.
Hell, I don't know.
No.
That's out of my wheelhouse.
Yeah, but they don't say there's 100 meters of track here in that sighting, do they?
Oh no.
Yeah.
You can ask me
Or
what
better-
how deep the siding is. I don't even freaking know. I know it by how many
Or-
cars fits on it. Oh, that's 25 cars deep.
Or here's the even simpler term. JB, is your speedometer on your locomotive in kilometers?
Oh hell no.
Is the temperature gauges in Kelvin or Celsius?
Well, there is one in Celsius.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because it's an old Canadian one.
Oh, there you go.
But it is it just moves the locomotives around the yard. So when they're being pulled in for maintenance, that's about the only time I ever seen that one move.
I should ask
Oh.
our part-time guy, because he works with us for 1 week, and then he goes back to his other job for a week, which is maintenance for the UP. He goes down to Texas Sunday or Monday or whatever, and then comes back home, and then Monday or Tuesdays to work with us, does that for the week, and then turns around and goes back down to Texas. And I'm like, why the hell are you working here then? Because surely you're making more than enough money. And his wife is a bank branch manager.
What does he do down there?
He's the maintenance guy. He rail maintenance. So he's driving those big
Ooh.
high lift. He drives the truck. He's an operator.
Ooh,
Yeah.
that's a very dangerous job.
Yeah, he's an operator. He's a big boy too. He's slightly taller than me. I think he's like 5'5", 5'6".
Yeah, we had the other day we had a high railer. He was I don't know if they ever found out what was going on, but he ran dead into just a stop train on the siding.
Whoops.
Damn.
Yeah, he fucked himself up big time.
Did he walk away?
No,
No. Yeah, I think it's safe
Well,
to say he didn't.
they had to get use the draws of life on him.
What I meant by did he walk away is he's still kicking.
Oh, he's still kicking. He's not
Yeah.
walking anytime soon. The knuckle went into the motor and pushed the motor back into the cab of the truck.
Oh shit.
He literally had the entire transmission sitting on his chest.
Hey, there's Missouri.
Ooh, damn.
I think I
What is
got.
your,
Oh, and the thing is,
Oh, go
that's
ahead.
actually showing up. Careful what you post.
what do you use as standard power for your jobs?
Standard
JD.
power. Oh, you're talking to him. Or did he step away?
You might. Well, I don't know.
No, he's
What,
got
what?
kit. Oh, there he is.
What?
Yeah. What is your like standard go-to power for your local jobs?
I use well, it depends. Like, sometimes it's the 38 or the 40.
Okay.
Jeeps.
But yep. But I know the last couple of weeks we've been using the Dash 8 because some of the places have a lot of extra cars.
Dash
So,
8.
Yeah, the big boy. It's the one before the Dash 9.
Yeah,
Is
no,
it a standard or a
Missouri.
wide cab?
Missouri. Come on, man. You can see it's here in the stream. If you're here in the stream, that means you're also being seen by Twitch and YouTube. Not just on Kick anymore. So be mindful of that.
Is it a standard or a wide cab? Dash 8.
It's a standard. Some of the siding,
Ooh.
some of the local ones, the wide cab won't fit. They got some
I want pictures.
ad trees. I try to get pictures, but I don't get
It's
my
a s-
butt out of the cab.
It's a C40-8 standard, right?
Yep.
Dude, that's like my favorite locomotive.
I haven't drove that one in
didn't-
probably 2 weeks.
That
I
might
didn't
be
know CSX still had them.
that might be true, Missouri, but still, I don't want to get kicked off of here just yet. Don't want to get kicked off of Twitch just yet. Oh wait, this is not
He's
the
not
right.
fed
Yeah,
up
it's not
enough
the right
yet.
one. I'm not what?
Said you're not fed up with it. You're not fed up enough yet.
Oh no, I'm fed up. What do you think? I'm streaming to YouTube and Kick as well.
Yeah.
I need the boxcars for that. That's right.
Ken, I know this is probably a question you've gotten multiple times, Casket.
Mhm.
Why Casket Man?
That right there.
He used to work for a casket company. Deliver
Oh.
caskets.
Batesville.
Yep, that's what I was gonna say. Batesville.
God, it's been 20 years. Almost
Also, the
20 years.
CM20 is perfect.
Yep. Yes, post non-adult stuff for now, please. Once YouTube and Kick take off to the point where revenue on those equal what I get on Twitch, it isn't much. Then maybe but until then, yeah. Still be an asshole. But we were just up to 26 on Twitch. And the amazing thing is we're still holding that after 9 o'clock.
Did you start a new YouTube channel or?
No, it's still Cascaman 20. Although I do have a golf channel that I'm not really doing anything with. Cascaman 20 Golf.
So, I'm not sure what's going on, but the Ironworks isn't running.
Is it full?
No, I'm using stuff and it's not filling.
Is it empty on something?
Ironworks. Let's see. Ironworks show info. 28 out of 100 for raw iron, 128 out of 1,000 for coal, 26 out of 50 for lumber output, 100 out of 100 for steel pipe, 98 out of 100 for tools.
Huh, that isn't. That's not what shows me on mine. It shows 72 steel pipe, 78 tools, but it does show those raw, the coal and all that numbers, right? That's weird. I'm sure as soon as I walk away, those numbers will change, but...
Yeah, I just leave the area and let it
probably just a
refresh. Bouncing balloon. Here's a couple of questions for JB. How long does it take to become an engineer? And what is the process of becoming an engineer? I think I can answer that myself.
Every place is different.
Yep. You have to be a conductor first. You just can't go in there and be, oh, I want to be an engineer. Yeah, it doesn't work that way.
I was a conductor, what was it? 5 years? Before I finally went to it, and I only took like a 12-week course because of how many years I was a conductor. And plus I had family in it, so it kind of helped me out in the long run.
Yeah, I know Norfolk Southern sends you down to Georgia.
CSX sends you down to Florida.
Yeah, you stay down there for like a week or two or whatever, then you get to come home on the weekends or something. I forget what the schedule was.
Not anymore.
Yeah, this was, over 20 years ago.
Yep, now you stay down, now it's, I know CSX, you stay down there for 4 weeks, you're home a week, then you go back down for 4 more weeks, then you're back home a week, and then you're down there 2 more weeks for your finals, and then you drive a train back up.
Jeez.
And you have to pay for all your room and board.
Yeah, go. You can. Oh, they pay for it, or you do?
They pay for food, but they make you pay for your room and board out of your own paychecks.
Yeah, you can go fuck right off with that one then.
Mm-hmm.
I would rather them pay for my room and board than my food.
I took an RV. It was free. I paid $30 camping fee at a campground.
Yep.
That's what I did for those freaking 10 weeks.
That's big brain shit right there.
Damn.
Definitely right. Big brain shit right there. Tig, what the hell did you do, man?
I don't know. I've noticed tonight there's a lot more jumpy bugs on these cars.
Yeah, I don't know if he clipped one or if it got jumpy. Because we got cordwood glitching into a car over here. We've got empty post cars over here on different tracks. I don't know.
There's a box car down there with the cordwood.
Yeah, I see that one down there.
Something happened.
Yeah.
It's probably just a server hiccup. I've had that happen to me before.
The cars were not on the track.
They were all on the track when I left.
Nope, something just chimed at me.
Maybe unless I clipped it when I was pulling out.
Something just gave me a Windows error chime.
Uh-oh.
I don't see anything showing up on my computer here. Let me, just for shits and giggles. Man, we're still live. hit that save button.
I forgot tools take forever to load.
Yes.
Jesus.
At least it's not as bad as it used to be when the game first came out, where you had to click the crane every single time.
Oh, I know. I've had this game since it rolled out.
So have I.
It was a streamer.bot saying it couldn't authenticate on Twitch, but everything still says it's connected. Oh, log in. There we go.
See, when you worked for Batesville, were you a driver?
Not
Or were
at
you
first.
Like a...
No, I started that
Not at
almost like a year after high school. So I was building burn boxes, working in the warehouse, and then was loading trucks for delivery, and then that's where I actually learned to drive. And then finally went and got my Class C, and then after that bumped it up to a B, and then got my A 3 years ago.
Yep.
All in grain.
So you've been around the trucking industry for a while then. You might know this.
Yeah, my dad drove, actually had his own Mac R model for a while too when I was younger.
Okay. Hey, you might know this joke. What do you call a prostitute with her own mattress?
That one I never heard.
Owner operator.
Oh, that makes sense. Yep. Yep. So what's the date for the next? Is there a date for the next update, or we just know it's next month? I thought it was the 16th.
That's
Or-
their goal, but there's something going through their Discord that they're waiting to see what Railroader does. They
Yeah,
don't
'cause
want to release. They don't want to release the same day as another game.
I can understand that, but it would. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. I mean, if you release it, oh, well, no, that's. Alright, I just saw there was an update for City Skylines, but this is from November 16th. 1.0.14 F1.
There was like a patch for Railroads Online today.
I downloaded
It's
nothing.
only like a 2 megabyte patch. Yeah, it's pretty much just some bug fixes and shit.
Something for my workshop for ATS downloaded today, and I've got a patch coming up on Friday for Farm Sim. I should just uninstall ATS. If I'm going to take the clutch out of my pedal set, no point in using it anymore.
You don't play ATS no more?
Oh no, I haven't played it in a while. Just can't do it anymore.
Well, did you see what they did the past couple little like patch updates?
No.
It was like an unknown Easter egg outside of Vegas, right?
Okay.
They put a billboard up, a dynamic billboard for Schneider.
I've known about that. Yeah, Schneider's been advertising, and then they just signed someone else, I thought, recently.
They signed Swift not too long ago. So Swift and Schneider both have billboards in the game.
There's someone else as well.
ABF and ArcBest.
That's who it is, ABF, yeah.
ABF and ArcBest. Well, ABF, ArcBest, same thing. But they didn't get a billboard. They got an official licensed trailer skin.
Oh.
Yeah. There's 2 skins in the pack. You can get the ABF skin for dry vans and for dry vans, doubles and singles, and triples, of course. But then you can get the Arc Best skin for dry vans and reefers.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at the requirements here for Railroader. Minimum i5, doesn't specify which model. 8 gigs of RAM, 1660 6 gig, and 6 gigs of storage. Recommended i5, 16 gigs of RAM, 1660 6 gig for your graphics card, and 6 gigs of storage. So either, I'm thinking one of two things. They're either going to update that when it comes out, or it's really going to be just sipping on the graphics. And maybe we shouldn't expect much.
Yeah, they haven't updated that since God knows when.
Yeah, because I'll tell you what, the footage I see doesn't reflect the 1660 on i5.
Nope.
What is this? A new game? A new game that's getting ready to release or something?
Yeah, they're going to go early access to, next month. It's Railroader is the name of the game, and it's set in early 20th century, like Carolinas or something.
Yeah, right before the diesels came out.
Franken, how you doing?
So like 30s, 40s.
Yeah, 30s or something like that. I think it was before the war, and Appalachia, and it's got like 50 or 60 miles of track.
64 miles.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so you basically act as a short line railroad. You've got to maintain passenger traffic, as well as Swift is definitely where it's at. And Franken, what's up? I think I already said that, but yeah, and then on top of that, you also got freight. Freight you got to move. You take out contracts to move freight, and so I mean, it sounds interesting. So
yeah,
I'll give it a
buy
shot.
your own locomotives and buy your own cars. Use your own cars for your contracts. You basically make more money.
Oh, I'm sorry, Tig. I'm sitting here just flapping my lips. I could be helping you out. What an asshole. All right, you got that set? Yeah.
Oh, 316 leaving Ironworks to, I guess, the depot.
But I don't think he's left, so you still might be okay.
What?
To come back this way?
Oh, yeah, I know. Just he's still putting your train together, so.
Oh, I gotta flip the 3-way.
I'm going in the cook, so this damn thing's slow as a snail. I think the Porter's quicker than this.
All right, so you're leaving the Ironworks, coming back to the depot. You're set to come in. You'll be on the left side of the depot. He's moving cars around right now, but hopefully he's done by the time you get here.
Okay. I'm at the sawmill right now.
Oh, I just barely got it. All right, you're good. I don't know if this siding is long enough for all those cars, Tig.
Nope, not 12 of them. Oh,
No.
by the way, I found all of our missing other lumber cars.
Oh?
They're down there in the siding in the coal mine.
Why are they down there?
I remember when they had the double glitch, so we brought too much lumber down, so we left them down there. They still have lumber on them.
Huh. Tig, bring it over here to this track. You're long enough for this one.
Yes, I think that's our longest set of cars is 12.
No, actually, I'm gonna set you up to go one left. Yeah, because that's
Hey,
technically.
JB, would you? Oh,
Hmm.
sorry.
No, I'm just kind of talking about stuff figuring out because there's no distinct main line. I mean, I guess we could call
Yeah.
this one the main line, but then that goes into another switch down there, which isn't the main line. So,
Yeah. JB, I don't know if you'd be able to answer this question for me, but you might be able to.
Maybe.
I've been hearing rumors that CSX is wanting to sell the CC subdivision.
That is a good rumor.
The CC is the one that runs through my hometown.
Yeah, no, I have no clue on that one.
are they
I live
still?
in Corbin, Kentucky now, so I live down there where the CSX used to have a big yard down there, and then they decided to rip everything out of the ground.
Yeah, that kind of stuff's out of my wheelhouse.
No.
All right, one car. You're ready to slam her in reverse. 5 feet. 5 feet is all I need. You're not clear yet. All right, go.
Like I said, I didn't know if you would be able to answer that or not.
Well, it's not the track I was going to originally put them on, but it should be just fine.
CC, now you might answer this one. CC stands for Cincinnati and Corbin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
So
actually
the line
that one's actually owned by the city of Cincinnati.
yeah. Oh, it is.
Mm-hmm. They let them run on it, and they get like a
Oh.
percentage of the profit. But I know it was just voted on, and I'm not sure if it passed or not. But City of Cincinnati was going to sell it to CSX for so much money, which they were going to help fund something and something and something and something more. But I don't know if it passed. Haven't been paying attention.
Queensgate Yard, that's downtown Cincinnati. I know that.
Mm-hmm. Right behind Union Terminal.
Yeah. What is the Cincinnati Intermodal Yard?
It's the same yard.
Huh?
It's the same yard. Just they have. That's
it's
where
the
they.
same yard. Okay.
Yep. Just they had Intermodal's the northern yard, or well, technically the southern yard. Northern yard is where they do all the staging.
You're set, JB.
Yeah.
All right. Why did you not change track? Did you flip the track on me or something? Because I moved the switch.
I haven't been out of the locomotive.
All right, pull forward. Yeah, it's glitching out. Oh, no, wrong one. This one up here I flipped. Yeah, I thought I flipped this one. All right.
What's your biggest pet peeve as a cement truck driver?
Don't really have one.
You don't really have one.
No, maybe other than people basically tailgating me when my chute's out.
Yeah.
If I'm coming back from the job dirty. Other than that, nothing out of the ordinary.
That you said you drive a Mack Granite. Do you have that what is that? Is that the tag axle?
Yep.
That raises up in the air?
Yep, off the rear, yep.
Yeah. Raises up in the air and over top of the fill spout.
Yep, discharge hopper just below the regular hopper.
Yeah.
Yep, got that.
always
So
want-
that makes it a little easier going over bridges, so I'm not overweight in that area, and it also puts the pressure back on the steers.
Yeah. Now, is that an automatic axle? Like it automatically drops when you put weight in the truck, or do you have to go out and set it?
I have a control in the on the joystick. I
Okay.
drop it, but I do have to set the hydraulic pressure.
Okay.
So if I'm 9 yards, I'll set it to about 2,500 psi.
Yeah. Yeah, because I ran into a situation a couple months ago. I was unloading up in Chicago, and I had this, to get out of this place that I was at. It was only like a one-way street that they were on.
Mm-hmm.
And then you turned, you backed into their building, and then you turned left to go out because they were on the one-way. But then, to get back to the main highway, you had to turn left again, and that was a 2-lane. Well, there was cars parked on both sides. And this cement truck driver, I don't know if it was your guys' company or not. It
What
was
color?
a yellow truck yellow truck.
Walsh. Not mine.
But it was a yellow truck, and well, it wasn't like a Caterpillar yellow. It was more like a faded canary yellow,
Yeah, but that's what they are, because you got Ozinga that's red and
Okay.
white, and
Yep.
Prairie is green and gray.
Yeah. He come up through he came across, and he seen me trying to come out. And I was trying not to hit cars. And instead of, staying, back so I could get out, he decided to just keep coming. I couldn't move. He couldn't move. And I told him, I was like, dude, just raise your tag axle so I can get around you. I was like, if you wouldn't have tried to barge your way through with me trying to get out, because I had right away. He's like, well, I can't raise my axle. So that's why I was wondering if that was something that was automatic or not.
Technically, he shouldn't. He could, but he shouldn't, because if a cop sees him, then he's overweight.
Yeah, but if a cop sees him, and sees that he's raising his axle to let me out when I already had right away,
Well,
I
he'll
don't
still
think the
tag
cop's
him.
going to say anything.
Yeah, he will. Yeah, they will. If they want to be an asshole about it, they will. They'll even pull the trucks across the scale when it's a portable, and be like, "Oh, sorry, you went too far. You got to back up." Because what happens when you back up is it automatically raises, and you're not allowed to put it back down.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah, they'll try to be shady with that shit like that and try to catch drivers. And there was actually a Hazel Crest guy, South Suburb guy, that was talking about that, and he goes, yeah, they had one over on Route 45 in the South Suburbs, Orland Park, and they tried doing that on him. And they told him to back up, and he goes, yeah, I'm not doing that. Well, you missed a scale, you got away, and blah blah blah. And he goes, no, you know damn well if I back up, that tag is going up, and then you're gonna ding me for being overweight. He goes, you want me to come back across? I'll go turn around and come back through. I'm not backing up. And the cop the cop wasn't going to argue with him and said, just go.
Yep. Yeah, DOT can be shady as shit sometimes.
Oh, yeah. Especially when they're in their safety week.
Nope. I was out in Oregon a couple months ago. I just came from Oregon this last trip, but I was out in Oregon a couple months ago. And the only reason I was out there is because I took a load up to Idaho. And no, I'm not a hoe.
You the hoe, huh?
Say it. Yeah, see, I knew you were going to say it.
I wasn't going to say it, but since when you brought it up, I might as well.
Yeah. I took a load out there to Idaho.
He took a
And
load.
Okay. That's the trucker on trucker shit there. But you know, I finally got that load taken care of because that was a shit show. You know, 3 out of the 4 appointments were off by like 12 hours on appointment times. Yeah. Because the broker on that load didn't know their ass from their elbow.
All right, you two, whatever you're doing, wrap it up.
Are you getting off?
Oh, yeah, it's coming up on 10 o'clock. 10 o'clock is my down. Yeah, it's 9:52.
Damn. I'm sitting here talking to y'all, didn't realize I was as close as I am to my delivery. Just showing I'll be there at 10:30. But I get this load of watermelons picked up, and it's going to 2 different Costco stores in Washington. I come across Interstate 84, and I get into the first town on 84 out of Idaho into Oregon, which is Ontario. Big old sign over the highway says Interstate 84 closed to all trucks. Must exit. I found out that on 84, once you get past Ontario, there's really nowhere to park. So when there's an accident on the 84 corridor, they shut all the trucks down in Ontario. I got to figuring it out and everything like that, and I ended up losing so much time sitting there that I did what is legal by FMCSA is, you know, the adverse road conditions rule. I don't know if you go by E-log or not.
No, we don't have those.
But it's a ruling where if you come up on like bad road, you know, bad weather, traffic jam, accident that shut the highway down, you can extend your driving hours by 2 hours, right?
Yeah. Okay, they know you're not going to fight it. These assholes.
Respect my authority!
Alright, guys, that's it. Time to go to bed. These dickheads are just doing nothing but blowing the horn as much as they can. Just to make all the noise.
Here, I can chime in on that.
Oh, man. Alright, guys, I will see y'all back here tomorrow. More railroad fun. I think everyone's stocked up, so we'll find something else to do. But thanks for
Losers
chilling.
always whine about their best. Winners go home and fuck the prom queen.
I'm not whining. Alright. I'm just stating they're being rude. But anyway, we'll be back on.
All there, black and white, clear as crystal. You get.
We'll be back
nothing.
on this tomorrow.
You lose. Good
Figure out
day,
what
sir.
else to do. And yeah. So thanks for chilling. Thanks for hanging. It's been a great night on Twitch. Kicks got more than I expected. I don't see YouTube, so hopefully you guys enjoyed as well. And leave a like, follow, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Good night.
Good afternoon, good evening, and good night.
Bye, diddly eye. So long.
God bless you.
See ya. Bye.
Goodbye.
Bye-bye, Homer!
Take care.
So long. Bye-bye.
Ta-ta.
Bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Sayonara, dude. So long.
Bye-bye. Bye-bye now. Bye.
See ya.
Bye. Bye-bye. Okay, I'm going. Take off.
Well, kids, that's our show for today. And now, in the words of Mr. Cole Porter, every time we say goodbye, I die a little Every time we say goodbye, I wonder why a little. Every time we say goodbye, goodbye.